Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Dishing Out. The ability of different aromas, flavors, and ingredients to transport us both mentally or nostalgically to a faraway time or place is pretty powerful. And with the prospect of some socially distant holidays upcoming, the closest you might get to Grandma's kitchen might be the aroma of freshly baked bread or the taste of a homemade apple pie. Well, this week we're going subtropical with a blackened tuna steak, a bright citrusy mango salsa, and a smooth, creamy, and rich Chipotle Cheddar Polenta. One bite and you'll be hooked. To begin, we're going to make our mango salsa, so get a couple of tablespoons of cilantro, or parsley if you don't like cilantro, minced up and into a bowl. Then slice up a green onion, or I guess you can slice it down, but I think slicing up is easier. Once that's all done, the whites and the greens both, go ahead and get that into your bowl. And next we'll be working with a red onion. I'm using about half to a quarter of a red onion. All of the exact measurements will be in the recipe on dishingouteats.com. Let's get that minced up finely. Don't want any huge chunks of onion in your salsa. Add that to your bowl. We're going to take half a jalapeno, remove the seeds, don't want it too spicy, and then go ahead and get that minced up finely as well. With that done, we'll turn to our bell pepper. We use about probably about 2/3 of this bell pepper and get that diced up. And finally, our mango is the key ingredient. If you've never worked with mango before, the easiest way to get it out into little cubes is to use a sharp paring knife and cut it into cubes, trying not to perforate the actual peel itself. Then you can sort of fold it out, and you can either pull these little cubes off or you can cut them off. Once it's all in the bowl, go in with a little salt for seasoning and the juice of a lime. Stir to combine and set it aside. Now let's talk about our tuna. You want to make sure it's fresh, and how to do that? Well, just smell it. If it smells bad, don't use it. We're going to be seasoning this with a Cajun blackening seasoning mix. Make sure to get all sides, please. I said all sides. And set that aside. For our polenta, we're going to start with a cup of water and 1 cup of milk. You could use all milk or all water. A little bit of salt, and bring that up to temperature over medium heat. As we wait, I'm going to grate up 4 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. Use the cheese of your choice, of course. Once your milk-water mixture is simmering, stir in your polenta, whisking constantly for the first few minutes until there are no lumps and everything is well combined. Then let it cook for 10 to 15 minutes over low heat. We're going to mince up 1 chipotle pepper. You could do more if you really want to bring the heat. And once your polenta is cooked through all the way, takes about 15 minutes usually, you're good to go. Stir in that chipotle pepper and add your cheese in batches, stirring everything to combine evenly until it is creamy and smooth and luxurious. Finally, we move on to our tuna. Get a non-stick pan over medium-high heat, add about a tablespoon of oil, and add the tuna laying away from you. Cook it for about 3 minutes on one side until you see the white starting to come up the edges. Then give it a flip, 1 to 2 minutes, if you're going for a nice medium, which we are. Once you're done with that, get it out and generously squeeze on some fresh lemon. Lemon and fish are best friends, you know. And now it's time to plate this dish up. Hope you enjoy. All right, well, let's go in for a taste test here. Tuna is absolutely my favorite fish. I love how firm it is, what a meaty texture it has. The smokiness from the blackening seasoning and the chipotle and the polenta work really well together, and then everything is brought together by this vibrant, citrusy, fresh salsa on top. You know, I would be remiss if I didn't say happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and however you choose to be celebrating it or will be celebrating it this week, I hope you have a relaxing and joyous occasion. All it takes is a few simple ingredients and flavors on a plate, such as this, to take you wherever you'd like to go, whether that's a warm, cozy table with friends and family, or a delightful bistro in a tropical island somewhere. All you've got to do is get the ingredients, get in the kitchen, and start cooking. Well, and of course, make something delicious.